Okay, everything's up and running.
I hope. Is it up?
Yeah, it's live. Is Weekend the only one who can ping? Is he the only one who can ping for streams?
No, I can do it as well.
Okay. Okay, getting started with warm-ups here. Get to see the finals of osuRunnerUps tournament, winners finals between Dragbit and YoshiLover456. As the players are warming up, I guess we can go into a bit of a prelude of seeing what these players can do. Yoshi, of course, being a very known hidden player for the most part, is solid on a lot of no mod and other aspects of this game as well. That is not to be outmatched by Dragbit, who's also a pretty prominent tournament player in his own right. He's been around for about as long as Yoshi. Setting up to be a good final. Both players pretty much the antithesis of each other. Dragbit really good at hard rock maps, speedier player in his own right as well, while Yoshi focuses a lot more on reading low AR, aim, and slow flow aim type of maps. Bound to be an interesting matchup. You can pretty much already assume Yoshi's going to stick to the hidden pool and sort of the no mod slower type of maps, and Dragbit's going to try his best to abuse as much speed as he can. All you can already see from Yoshi's warm-up is he picked AR8, but he's not really doing the best on it either way. That probably has something to do with the fact that he hasn't really been that active on Osu for the last week or so. It's I recall him talking about having a bit of a problem with his pinky finger on one of his hands. So hopefully it doesn't affect him too much, but I probably assume that the longer the match goes on and the more intense maps get played, his hand might actually start bothering him enough to, well, hinder his performance more than it already is. I'm sure he's tried his best to de-rust in the last few hours. I see Dragbit actually having a lot of trouble reading this kind of map. If this says anything, I don't think we'll be seeing the actual only AR8 in the pool in this match. Would be very surprised if Dragbit doesn't ban it, honestly. Yeah, Kara, it's literally like 4 UTC. I'm pretty sure most people are asleep. Surely there's some Americans that want to watch this match. Though a lot of Osu does come from Europeans who are all at about 6 AM right now, which is the middle of the night. Getting into Dragbit's warm-up now. Over the top, he probably wants to warm himself up with this, because I'm pretty sure Yoshi's not even going to bother playing this map. It's okay, the VOD will be saved. It will, I'm pretty sure Suikun's been putting all of these matches up on YouTube to watch in the future. So you can always go back and take a look if you're not one of the 3 people awake to watch this. Is Yoshi playing over the top with easy? Okay. I don't think easy actually lowers the BPM if that's what Yoshi's trying to do here. Oh, I was gonna say I'm surprised he's actually trying to play the map, but he's actually just double tapping. You can almost read this. It's a good thing it's such a short map, because sure 2 minutes is all Dragbit needs to warm up on this. Seeing as I'm pretty sure Yoshi's just gonna ban 2 maps from the DT pool, I would not be surprised if Nomad 2 was one of Dragbit's first picks. Cannot believe Yoshi's so toxic. At least he hit the last 20 notes. Now we can get into the actual picks and bans of the match, start to see it rolling. Surely ban order doesn't really matter. I think everybody here knows what's going to happen. I'm actually curious to see Dragbit's second ban, because starting this round, best of 13 players get 2 bans. Yoshi's almost definitely going to ban the 10.3 map and one of the faster maps in the DT pool again. And Dragbit's probably going to ban the AR8 hidden map and probably just another hidden map. I would assume it'd be hidden 4, probably, as it's probably the one that requires the most reading out of the rest of the hidden pool. Okay, as predicted, Dragbit right off the bat banning Hidden 1. That's the AR8 map gone. I'm sure Yoshi will have no trouble going for that DT3 ban right off the bat. There. Yoshi asking if there are any rules with bans, as in, can you ban the same mod pool twice, which is a common rule in plenty of tournaments, but not in this one. You are allowed to ban the same mod pool. Yoshi going for the DT1 ban first. Not 10.3, but it is a fast map full of a lot of bursts, and slightly above AR10, about 10.1. Understandable ban from Yoshi as well. Dragbit just going straight for Hidden 2 as the next ban. Maybe he's put in a bit of effort into memorizing a bit of Hidden 4 to play against Yoshi, because Hidden 2 is the one that requires more finger control than reading, if I recall correctly. And Yoshi just going straight for the DT3 ban, that's the 10.3. Leaving in Luna and DT4. Both maps that are double tappable for Yoshi and DT. And he goes straight for the Hidden 4 pick. Cranky Hanarashi. Really reading-oriented aim map. A lot of anti-aim patterns and doubles into singles, into triples. In the endings, a lot of funky spaced triple patterns.
Circles.
It's the kind of map you get 500k on. See, coming out as Yoshi's first pick, he has to be the most comfortable on this one, wants to get off to a good start. And Dragbit will hope he can keep up and hold a combo through the majority of the map.
Click.
Getting into it, these first circles are a pain to act. I can already see Yoshi with the 84%. See some quads being implemented here. I think those are actually the last quads you're going to see in the entire map, other than maybe one section in the middle. Neither player's breaking early on. It's Yoshi with a bit of an act disadvantage. Don't really see too many difficult patterns until around the midway section of the map. Yoshi finds an unfortunate break. It's not even getting into the Ki. It's not what you want happening. You don't want to be losing your consistency this early on. Dragbit missing on the first double of the actual Ki section. Now Yoshi with about a 200 combo lead and misses on the stream, just doesn't accelerate fast enough. Now both players are within even combos. Now Dragbit finds the lead as Yoshi's just very uncomfortably aiming a lot of these patterns. Both players hitting that stream that loops on itself. Dragbit finds himself in a very strong position coming into the second half of the map. Ooh, now it's Dragbit's turn to find a miss before the next Ki section. If Yoshi can hold on, misses on the last note of that accelerating pattern at the end of that stream. Yoshi still has a chance to come back into this if you can hold combo through this ending, which is actually substantially harder than the rest of the map. He needs Dragbit to keep missing throughout this section. He does, he finds a miss on the space triple, and Yoshi, bit of a misread, but holds his combo. 200 combo lead, starting to get the score back in his favor. But he misses on literally nothing, Yoshi. Oh no. It's the worst possible spot to miss right before the break, right before the next hard section. Dragbit missing an entire space stream still gives Yoshi a bit of a lead that he can work with. But the ending is really the hardest part of the map to hit, so it's up to either player to see whether or not they can hold through it. Dragbit completely missing that entire pattern. Yoshi hitting enough of this to get himself in the lead. Dragbit missing again. Yoshi holding his combo up. Now it's all about whether or not Yoshi can hit these space triples. He does. He hits that entire pattern. Dragbit dropping at the end. And Yoshi just about squeezes through with his first pick. That is a lot closer than he would have wanted that to be. But he got through, he got himself his point. And from a good start right off to Nomad 2, 200 BPM streams, and if Over the Top was anything to represent a stream map, this is pretty similar in the fact that I don't think Yoshi is going to hit many notes on this map. His practice score was 30k. 30,000. Out of a possible 1 million score, he got 30,000. And I'm not sure it's going to be much better in this match. Again, even without his injury that he's been dealing with for the last week, he's not the strongest on these kind of faster stream maps that require a lot of stamina. But with the problems he's been having, it just makes it all the more difficult for him. You can see he's not just giving up, he's not just not playing the map, he's still trying. Actually, other than accuracy, held a combo for a good amount of those first few bursts. Dragbit finding an early break as well. Dragbit actually struggling with this map in the beginning a bit more than would be expected. We're now getting into the actual streams of the map. 200 BPM. Can you tap this? There's not a lot of aim required. Dragbit missing right at the end of that stream, but as of now, his accuracy is 20% accuracy lead is what's keeping him in this match, because neither player can really hold a combo. See, Dragbit looking a lot more consistent on these streams, but dropping towards the end of them. He's having a lot of trouble with his stamina here, actually. If Yoshi just did not have negative accuracy, he could have been in this map. Dragbit actually, in the warm-up, looked really good on the over-the-top map that he selected, which is pretty much the same as this, so this is surprising to me that he's doing this poorly on this map. He still finds himself in the lead, hitting these. Okay, gets through that stream section without any complications. Yoshi again dying. He's already beaten his practice score of, what was it, like 40k? So good for him. Dragbit seeming to finally find his groove on this map just towards the end. Feeney, you're gonna have to chill out a little bit here. Not sure 200k is a lot to get excited about, though it is substantially better than what Yoshi's doing right now. He's kind of just trying to play on relax, double tapping his way through these streams. Dragbit, however, regardless of his struggles in the beginning, he finds himself with about 1,000 combo. Really found his way towards the end of this map, which was kind of a foregone conclusion from the moment it was picked. On the plus side, Yoshi has now firmly beaten his practice score. So an overperformance from YoshiLover sadly is not enough to beat Dragbit on his first pick. It's now 1-1. And I can assume Yoshi's just going straight for the next hidden map that is left. That being the hidden No Mod 1 map. Yeah, Dragbit talking about getting C's on the 2 DT maps that Yoshi banned, which were the 2 high AR DT maps. Although, even with C ranks, I'd assume he'd get higher than about 40,000 score, so I'd say still pretty solid bans from Yoshi. And I think from the maps that are left in the pool, a cheeky pick from Yoshi would be No Mod 6. In old grid style mapping, alt map, not a lot of stamina required for that, a lot more heavy on the aim. I don't know if he wants to take his chances with Hidden 3 right away, as it is literally just an aim map, which Dragbit shouldn't really have too much trouble with. That's exactly what he does, he goes for No Mod 6. It's probably one of the more comfortable maps for Yoshi in this pool. I'm sure Dragbit's practiced this quite a bit himself, and on any other day I'd say this is an easy Yoshi full combo. But as of now, he's looking really vulnerable. Even on his first hidden pick, he didn't really look too comfortable. However, keen to see how he performs on this map. Already finding an early break. The map is pretty long, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Dragbit trading that break a little bit later on. So we're basically back to a reset. And a lot of the map is these linear patterns, a lot of finger control involved, quads into just space doubles, and a lot of really weird grid patterns. A lot of the difficulty comes from the key eyes that start to throw in a lot of these space triples into sliders. However, Yoshi doesn't really have any problem with these. Dragbit holding his own, for his own, right? Both players with over 99% accuracy. And we're really just waiting for the first key eye to hit. Both players going into the key eye comfortably enough. Now following the long sliders, Yoshi dropping on 100 is the most prominent thing that's happened in the last minute of this map. Finds himself in the lead at the break going into the second half of the map. There's a bit of a space stream coming up. Near enough. I think a lot of this is going to hinge on which player can hit that space stream. They both look pretty comfortable on the rest of what this map has to offer. There it is, both players hit it. But Yoshi misses right afterwards. Just a slider break right after hitting the stream. Dragbit's still holding on. He's going to run away with the lead here if he doesn't miss soon. Yoshi actually misreading one of those doubles. Dragbit has now missed. Still enough of this map for Yoshi to come back. The scores are still close. There's not really many more diff spikes like that space stream. A lot of this is going to come from the next speed up. There's a bit coming up where the song speeds up, the spacing gets a little wider. I have to see which player can hold on. Yoshi misses going into it. Gives Dragbit a 200 combo advantage. Both players getting through the speed up. More importantly, Dragbit holding on to his combo through that entire speed up. Find himself in a very powerful position coming into the ending of this map. And even with a miss, which doesn't look likely, Dragbit with a 99% accuracy finds a slider break towards the end, but there's just not enough map left for Yoshi to claw this back. Just unlucky placements and the misses from Yoshi. Drops a lot of his accuracy as well in that middle section. Finds himself losing out to Dragbit. Unfortunately, on one of Yoshi's stronger picks in the pool, Dragbit just decides to game. Just beats him out on 40k score. And oh no, he's picked another speed map. Why do you do this, Dragbit? Why do you want to see people suffer? He is literally going to pick every map in this pool that is over 200 BPM, and there are 6 or 7 maps in this pool that are over 200 BPM that I'm pretty sure Yoshi cannot play right now. See how this goes. I'm sure a lot of people know this map, very frequently used in tournaments. Comes in at 228 BPM. A lot of bursts, a lot of triples, a lot of little streams that are about 9 or so notes long. They're actually really tricky to hit if you're not comfortable on this BPM. I would say they're double tappable, but they're in 2 slider sections that are really hard to combo if you're coming off of a double tap. Even if you do try to cheese the map. The ending calms down a bit, but a lot of it has to do with this beginning section. Yoshi is literally just laughing to himself right now. Just pull up the nice meme, I'm in danger. Yoshi already in danger as he completely dies in the beginning of this map. As expected, Dragbit, however, finds himself a bit of a death on his own right. neither player able to hit the beginning diff spike of the map. Calms down a bit for the rest of the map. Dragbit again just finding himself with a 20% accuracy advantage, which is carrying him to his victory. I'm sure Yoshi's having the time of his life. 200 combo advantage after Dragbit misses on literally nothing after that break. And with 77% accuracy, if Yoshi FCs the rest of this map, he might actually have a chance. However, there are more streams coming up, and he already misses on one of the slider breaks after trying to cheese that stream. And unfortunately for Yoshi, could not hold on to the 77% combo. And actually, I think that was a bad jump miss from Dragbit earlier, so he didn't even miss. Yoshi never had a chance at all. Dragbit coming out with the around 400k score. Finally does find a real miss, but Yoshi had already died. Again, a comfortable pick for Dragbit. And now, what comes next for YoshiLover? He has one hidden map in his pocket. Again, just a standard aim map for hidden. Not sure that's his favorite pick right now, even if he does pretty much outmatch Dragbit on hidden completely. Goes for Cyber Thunder Cider. The alt map of the pool, really low BPM, high spacing streams, bursts. A lot of doubles going into sliders. You can see Yoshi trying to focus a lot more on the cursor control than the finger strain in this pool. This map out of all of them really representing cursor control the most, as you have a lot of just really randomly placed spaced 6-note patterns in the middle, just snapping all the way onto a slider in the distance. Let's see if Yoshi can trust his cursor control enough to get him through another point. Certified banger, by the way. But if you couldn't tell, Dragbit is also comfortable on these sort of cursor control maps in his own right. His match last week versus Aitor, he had a lot of maps involving cursor control, finger control, tech maps, that kind of thing, and he's really comfortable on this thing. Although he does find a miss early on, Yoshi's still holding strong. Yoshi doing really well to hold on through this first section. A lot of this map does come down to those random misses like Dragbit just got. So if Yoshi can just hold on for long enough, I'm sure both players will get a fair amount of misses like that one. Both players resetting their comments at the exact same time, 2 times in a row actually. Yoshi finding himself in the lead through that early combo advantage. Getting into the second half of the map now. It's basically the exact same thing as the first half of the map, just repeated. Start to see the consistency come out. Dragbit missing on one of those doubles into a slider, and that gives Yoshi another sizable combo advantage. Almost misses on the slider. Lucky he caught that a lot. Now we're getting into the fast slider section. A over Yoshi, holding strong through this. Dragbit's found himself with a bit of a combo, but it won't matter if Yoshi doesn't break soon. And Dragbit's the first to find his next break on this Kia, and that leaves Yoshi with a huge combo advantage going into the end of the map, and that looks like it's just about over. It's a good point for Yoshi. He's making sure to keep himself in this match for as long as he possibly can, just hoping for Dragbit to mess up wherever he can. Finally misses on that spaced quad, but he's all but secured himself the point. And you know what? Yoshi has won probably the best song in the pool, so in my opinion, he already won the match, right? The players have the exact same accuracy, actually. That's pretty cool. Dragbit going right for DT2. Big surprise. More speed to abuse. Yoshi's gonna have to rely on his insane double tapping skill for this map. He doesn't want it to go the same way that the last two speed maps have gone. He's doing a good job keeping himself in this match, even through all of these speed picks. No bursts have happened yet, so Yoshi finds himself in the lead with an SS so far. I'm sure it won't last long. And he misses on the square before the burst even happened, but then he missed on the burst anyway. Dragbit holding on to his combo. Yoshi now just starting to struggle with these bursts, finally coming into the map. Dragbit still holding on, looks really comfortable on this. The map pretty much stays the same difficulty for the rest of the time. Seeing as how comfortable Dragbit's looked on this in the beginning, I don't see him slipping up anytime soon, besides that single slider break on literally nothing. That totally wasn't my fault, but it won't matter anyways. Yoshi finds another miss. On the positive side, he finds himself with over 70% accuracy, which is a lot better than what he's done recently. I was gonna say he's over 90, but just not anymore. Dragbit looking to close out his, what is this, his third pick? Finishing off with 600,000 score. You know, Yoshi has been getting progressively better at these speedy maps as the match goes on, starting off with a solid 60k on No Mod 2, going into about 100k on the No Mod speed map, and now with almost 200k on DT. He is steadily improving at speed. Maybe he'll get 250k on the next speed map that Dragbit picks. But for now, he goes with Nelv. Nelv. Absolute cancer. Great song, never really has any good maps made of it, unfortunately. I suck at this map, but I've long ran out of picks. Yoshi speaks for the majority of tournament players at this point in a match. At this point, you pick Nelv and you hope your opponent is a lot harder than you. See both these players fairly comfortable on these type of maps. A lot of finger control required in this one specifically. Not too many crazy sliders to follow, so I know Yoshi isn't too comfortable on maps with crazier sliders. Seems comfortable on this map, or comfortable enough for it to be one of his picks. Dragbit already missing on one of the quads in the beginning here. Yoshi just missing on that stream. Resets combos for both players going into the first TI. Dragbit is holding a bit of a combo advantage. Finds himself in the lead. Also a pretty sizable accuracy advantage along with that. Finds himself a miss, but Yoshi misses at the exact same time. That leaves the score in favor of nobody as we're still waiting for something to decide this match if it's not going to be that first space stream that Yoshi missed on. Bit of a slow section now going into the second half of the map. Second half of the map is a lot more of these space stream patterns. Dragbit finding a miss, but Yoshi misses right afterwards. He had to keep that combo to keep himself in this match. Dragbit with the slider break going into the slow slider. Both players missing on that accelerating stream. Yoshi really needed to hit one of these combo patterns that Dragbit's missing. Fortunately, when one of them misses, the other one misses right afterwards, so that's just going to mean that Dragbit's early combo advantage is going to lead him to win this map. Plus, we see a huge breakdown from Dragbit in the ending here. Yoshi finds a miss himself, not going to help him. That's Dragbit taking another breakpoint off of Yoshi. This is not looking good for him. Not in the slightest, as Dragbit needs 2 more points to win the match, and there are definitely 2 speed maps left in this pool. As he said earlier, definitely map pool not very favorable to Yoshi. This map not focusing too much on speed, funny enough. It's a lot more focused on finger control. There are streams, however, they're not very fast. There's a couple 1/6 patterns mixed in there. Definitely cheesable, but very, very difficult to keep track of. Both players hitting the quads in the beginning of the map. And that's going to be a lot of the rest of this map as well. Just a lot of quads, a lot of triples. 1/6 pattern Yoshi trips up on early on. Dragbit finds a miss a little bit later, but now both players just chain missing. I'm not sure this one's going to come down to a heavy accuracy disparity either, because neither player can really act this map that well. Going into the second Ki section towards the end of the map, really short map at that. Both players holding combo through hour. Dragbit finding himself with an over 300 combo. On a short map like this, that means everything. And he needs to miss very soon. It's nearing the end of the map. It's not even going to be enough as Yoshi misses himself. At least Dragbit winning his next pick, putting himself one pick away from winning the match. Now comes Yoshi's, well, potentially Yoshi's last pick. He's gonna have to fight to get himself back into this match. I'm not sure what else in this pool he could pick, honestly. You might just see him pulling out that last hidden map. I'm not sure if that is his last resort. He could try and pull out a Hard Rock 4, Paradise, and a finger control Hard Rock map. Yoshi not really a prominent Hard Rock player, however, on a slow map like that, he can combo game his way through the end of a map if he's on his game that day. Waiting for Yoshi's pick, but as I've said, he just doesn't really have anything to pick here. He's really struggling to find something from this pool that favors him even the slightest. Surely Yoshi's just gonna pick the best song left in the pool to end the match. Definitely seems like something he would do. Yoshi opting to pick Hard Rock 1. You know, under normal circumstances, I'd call this a questionable pick from Yoshi, seeing as, ironically enough, 6.5 is one of his strengths with Hard Rock, just because it's so focused on, like, literally just because it's so focused on, on aim rather than anything else. He doesn't really have to worry about reading AR-10 on this map. Or he's already missing early on. As he said, he did literally only pick this because it is the best song left in the pool. And surely if he could play this with Hidden on, it being AR8, he would stomp. However, there is no free mod in this tournament, and he's stuck playing Hard Rock. But you gotta do what you gotta do to enjoy the songs. Dragbit still holding on to his full combo here, 98% accuracy. I'd assume this would be one of Dragbit's picks if Yoshi hadn't picked it, and maybe against a different player where he didn't have to just abuse speed the entire match. Yoshi definitely not out of this, still holding on to a combo in his own right, only about 100 combo behind Dragbit. A good 3% less accuracy, but if Dragbit finds a miss anywhere near the middle of this map, Yoshi can still come back into it. Dragbit not looking like he's bound to miss anytime soon. We're on 6.5 precision. It's all about looking like you're the most comfortable person in the world and then missing on literally nothing. Which is what we're waiting for from either of these players. Neither of them wants to give up an inch, but Dragbit finally finding a slider break. It gives Yoshi a combo advantage now. And if you hold on to this for long enough, you can build his score back up regardless of his accuracy. Hits the spacing change in that linear pattern. That's actually huge, as that's one of the harder patterns in the map. Hits the string, find himself a 700 combo. But he slider breaks. He shares Dragbit's fate on a slider break. Resetting his combo, killing his score gain. Now it looks like it's on Dragbit to close out the map towards the end here. A valiant effort from Yoshi. Gets 2 points from the match a week after a sprained finger. Hasn't played for a week, just came back today. Goes into a match where the pool is heavily favored towards a speedier side. And finding himself with 2 points is not the worst outcome. Good game, well played from Dragbit. Even if Yoshi had not completely died on a lot of those maps, Dragbit's scores were still good enough to compete against, I guess, the other people still left in this tournament. Yoshi's not out of it yet. This is a winner's final, so he has another chance next weekend in the losers bracket grand finals to find himself back into grand finals. end of this match. Next match is losers bracket finals. Aitoramu against BTG4. That's happening tomorrow at some point because Aitor decided he can only play on weekdays. Not quite sure what time yet, but it's likely to be tomorrow sometime in the morning. But that has been all from us. Tune in next time. Good game to both players. And thanks for watching. See ya.